VOR and IT. They're about to kick in right now in less than T-minus 60 seconds. So literally we are ready to go. All right.
And here we go.
Action stations. Ladies and gentlemen, VOR versus IT, round 2. Fight. Okay, so who's going to win?
Well, let's just say, make sure your aim is true.
Well, this is true. I mean, like, and I will say this very openly, folks, that it'll be interesting to see how this match pans out for tonight. Definitely, for sure.
Yes. Okay, so let's kick it off.
So we got a bit of an interesting lineup here between the Kremlin. Oh, 2 Kremlins on both sides. Okay, so we got some Vincents on both sides. Okay. VOR's gone with 2 Demois, and there's 1 Demois on IT, Napoli, Moskva, Stalingrad, Gearing, Claver, Shitmakazi, Marseille, Ground, Napoli, Gearing, Yang. Ian, I don't know about you, but this could be a tight match.
They are very well evenly matched.
Yeah.
Maybe IT took a page out of VOR's book.
Maybe. I mean, like, anything could happen with this going on, mate. So that's also pretty good.
What the hell's going on?
Okay. So let me just have a look and see. This is interesting. VOR is actually moving the position over at Charlie and Delta. However, there is a very strong push right now. The Yu Yang and USLA and St. Vincent are pushing very hard towards Alpha. So it could be it could go either way at this stage.
Yes, it certainly could. Again, the first 5 minutes of the game is really just strategically placing your ships and detection. Find out where the opponent's ships are. So
yeah.
Now, IT that they're just spreading. Again, we see that separation of VOR's team.
Mm-hmm.
And I think anybody that goes up against VOR needs to be aware of that.
Yep.
It's proved to be a very, very popular strategy.
Exactly. But look at this, there's cross-talking going on both sides right now, which is interesting to see how this pans out. Nothing's going to happen on either side right now this moment, but I can see something might happen soon on either side. So this is close. Given the facts, 2 things here. Having a close matchup with both sides and looking at how this can plan out for both sides, it could go either way.
Yes. Looks like my internet provider's decided to do some maintenance.
Oh?
Yeah, everything's slowed down a bit.
It's alright, you're fine. I can still see you live. That's the main thing.
Well, notification would be nice, you know.
Yeah, well, the shenanigans will be real when it comes to internet providers. Will not let us know. Anyway, getting back into the battle aside, in hand here, the Des Moines over at IT team has actually snuggled up closely towards decap, but they're using the arms there as a shield. Very well played for tactical reasons. The gearing has moved into position alongside with the St. Vincent, shortly followed by behind it. However, on the other side right now, there's a whole bunch of torpedoes crossing over towards the Yu Yang and also the Ganlia. Both teams are aware of each other's presence and they gain a feel for what they're doing. So right now, the Marseillais is actually engaging the Napoli at long range, bow tanking in at this point in time and actually slowly moving back. That is very well played at this stage. Now here, it's actually pretty interesting though. Go ahead, Ian.
Yeah, oh, excuse me, at the C cap, we've got the Calbert coming in, like you were saying, and the gearing. Well, actually, what is the gearing? I'm trying to figure out what the gearing is going to do. If he's going to try and sneak, yes, he's going to sneak in and grab the D cap behind his torp protection.
Yep.
Now the Calbert, well, that could sneak into the C cap if he wanted to. But he's elected to, he's gonna, let's see what he's gonna do. Yeah, now he's decided he's gonna go in and grab the C cap as well. So that'll give them, two out of 4 caps. So the Moskva just went out for IT. Stali's sitting back. Calvert, he's going to pull up behind the island. Now he's going to have to watch it here because there's the Kremlin that's coming across, as well as the Des Moines, which is just sitting behind that island nicely. But looking at the map, there is nothing that can really shoot at the Calbert if Des Moines uses his radar. Possibly the Napoli, but I don't think so. So the Calbert is pretty safe. So that's another cap that they've got.
Yeah.
And I now reckon the Calbert will bug out the same way as he came in and possibly shoot over to the D cap, maybe. You've got the gearing that's pushing in there.
Yep. But look at that. I mean, like, VOR is actually really pushing hard there. It's like, go, VOR, go. I mean, like, literally, go. I mean, like, let's just see what they happen here. Look at this. They really are pushing hard over the 1-2 line right now. And they're literally flanking towards Bravo with a very ambitious pincer movement with the Yu Yang, supported by the Galileo, Marseillais, and St. Vincent. And they're focusing fire on that Shimakaze right now. I mean, like, they're literally hammering it. And it's actually, it could go either way right now.
Well, it could. It's still only close. You've got, 372 to 304 points.
That is very true.
So, time-wise, for VOR, for IT, I should say, is around 12 minutes. So, it's still anybody's game.
That's right. I mean, like, at this moment, I mean, like, VOR is playing this very conservatively at this point. But at the same time, they have decided to push hard right now on this corner over here. So, yeah. It's very interesting to see how things pan out on this match.
Yes.
But yeah, it's definitely very interesting to see how this goes. But interestingly enough, that over there, I can see that VOR is like taking the lead in points now, but hang on, I'm looking at this very carefully with the gameplay with the Yu Yang over here, but it's kind of away over Bravo, so it's good to see that they've taken Bravo cap, but the Moskva is gone down on IT at the moment. I wonder what's going to happen here next.
It is an interesting play by both sides. It's actually hard to call.
Yeah.
Because they're both pretty much decided, right, we're just going to Leroy. They're just charging.
Well, you see, like, in all seriousness though, I'm looking at this match in a bit of a grain of salt on two sides here. VOR is literally saying like, right, I need to establish some ground here. Alpha Bravo, done. Now, they basically see Charlie has been taken, but they're really not really contesting it at the moment. They actually got themselves positioned near it, but they're playing it conservatively. But at the same time, Delta Cap has been contested with the gearings facing off each other. So, you know, this is actually not bad to see how this pans out for both sides.
It's going to be a struggle with the DDs.
Yeah.
You know, look at all that radar. It's just everywhere.
It's phenomenal. Look at that radars overlapping each other. They've got a great crossover, crossfiring. St. Vincent's actually getting crossfired by the Kremlin and the Kleber at the moment. I don't think the St. Vincent's going to survive. Well, hang on. Kremlin's focusing on the Marseille? No. Galileo. Huh. Interesting tactic.
The gearing has taken a bit of a hammering.
Yeah, okay.
And he's turning the wrong way because he might wear some torps.
Yeah, looks like a very close torp run here.
He's going to wear one.
Oh no, he
Oh
literally
my god, that was unbelievable. I wish I had
yeah.
I wish I had zoomed in that, because that would have been so close by the skin of his teeth, I reckon.
I was actually just in the nick of time to be able to see that. That was actually very well played by the gearing on the IT team for the evasive maneuvers. That's actually very well played.
So let's see.
Wow,
VOR have taken up a very strategic positioning right across the map.
IT is regrouping. I'm just trying to understand what where they're regrouping to. It looks like they're regrouping solely over focusing on D and C. Okay, I can see that happening. But at the same time, that the St. Vincent is actually kiting at this point in time over at D flank, literally way out of the 910 line. The Napoli is a distraction from VOR to the enemy to the other side for IT, and I think this is where the flanking maneuver is gonna kick in. Oh, St. Vincent just died. The gearing just died. No.
The gearing just died.
Yeah.
Got torped by the gearing, so gearing on gearing.
Yeah.
So this is it's the timer is definitely not on IT side.
But yeah, definitely.
It's a different strategy by IT, actually.
Yeah, I can see there's a lot of cross torpedo action going on here, but definitely for sure, it could go either way.
Like you're saying, they're all concentrating around that CD cap.
Yeah, and I see that lights overlaying effect of the radar. It's so cool.
Yes.
But the Kremlin is getting smashed by the Des Moines and also the Marseille. Oh,
the gearing is. Oh, mate, the gearing Kremlin. Yeah, then it might be the gearing will go before the. Oh, not the Kremlin.
The Kremlin's
wow.
gone. Kremlin's gone down.
Yeah.
The Kremlin action right there. What a sniping maneuver right there from VOR to take out IT's Kremlin. Napoli for VOR has actually done a great job distracting the St. Vincent and the Des Moines.
Yes.
Interestingly enough, I mean, like the Des Moines on VOR has stayed at the south side. Sorry, was it north side? South side. I keep forgetting. Hang on. North side. North side.
North
there we
side.
go. North side of the capital C, and literally just hanging back there.
Yeah. he's doing a wonderful job kiting the Des Moines and the St. Vincent's. They would probably, I don't know. So that you've still got the Des Moines and the Kremlin here.
Yeah, exactly.
So it wouldn't be too hard really to concentrate fire. Because if that Des Moines keeps coming out, like the St. Vincent's getting crossfired now by the Des Moines and the Kremlin.
Yes.
So he's got both AP and HE coming at him.
Yep.
Now, if they start connecting like they are, he's not going to last very long.
No.
So it is interesting now because they've been focused. That now leads to Napoli to turn around and come back into the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Which he's doing, and he's shooting at the so they're going to focus on the St. Vincent. So he's not in the best of positioning. He's way out of position, really.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah, he's got no island coverage.
Yeah.
Stalingrad just went down.
Yeah, I just noticed that. That's actually a very interesting
And
gameplay right
the
there.
Calbert.
Yeah.
So IT are in big trouble.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, VOR, when they played it out at the beginning, I just think that VOR played it conservatively just to see what IT was planning to do. And IT had the right idea, but they just basically, I don't know, what made them fell apart. Maybe because of the crossfiring from VOR, or the distracting of the Napoli over the 10 line, or...
I think it's a bit of everything.
Yeah, because, like, you see, like, when there's a lot of things happening all at once, and look, I will say this, VOR aggressively, surprisingly attacked from A to B in a matter of minutes in the beginning of the match. And literally they pushed hard and flanked on the Napoli and the Shimakaze, forcing them at the count, forcing them to fall back, and it was actually very well played.
It was, and now you've got the Napoli who's come back into play, who was shooting at the Des Moines.
Yeah.
So the other side of the map, it's still interesting to see what's going on over there, but the main fight is around the decap. Well, there you go.
There you go.
Wow. Holy moly.
That was a damn good match for VOR.
It certainly was. Let's go to the dual camera.
Yeah, well done to VOR, and also to IT. Great match all around. Wow.
It was a great match. Again, what can you say about VOR? They just show their, what's the word I'm looking for?
They show their teamwork skills?
Well, it's not just their teamwork skills. The quickness that they can change and adapt to the situation when the other teammate might change tactics. Their change of tactics is just so quick.
Yeah.
And that just proves how good VOR is. Again, bad luck IT. It was a really good game. It put up a really good fight.
Yeah.
And that was a sleeping giant again.
Well, that's pretty much it, yeah. So we're going back to swapping over to the Sleeping Giant map right now. So we're just getting ourselves updated here. But look, folks, I mean, like, that was a spectacular battle. between both sides. I don't know about you folks, but I think that was actually a well worth it experience right there. I really enjoyed it very much. But look folks, we're going to be taking a 5-minute break here. We're about to see what is the next match that's happening now momentarily. I will tell you very shortly that it's gonna be VOR versus, I think it might be BMR, but I have to be 100% sure. Leave it with us. We'll be with you in a moment. Stay tuned. Jump in the giveaway and then we'll take it from here. See you soon.
Yep. See you soon, people. Don't forget to jump in.